What's going on? I cannot.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, hey guys, what's going on? Sharice here. I'm sorry, y'all. We're just having fun over here. I want to welcome you all to Exes or Foes. Wait, where'd it go? An interactive discussion. Should exes have a place in your relationship? Boop. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we are streaming properly in the right places. Sauce. I'm going to go ahead and go live on.
Are you live yet?
I'm live, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. I want to share it.
Going live. If you're here with me, say hello.
Love in the group.
Say hi. We are live on my YouTube channel. We are live on the Dare to Date with Confidence page. We are live on my personal page. If you don't know who I am, it's not on my page.
No, bro. Try it again.
Okay. Hello. Wait, you don't come in yet. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I'm good. I'm
just kidding. All right. So.
Who's all on here? Oh, Yannick. What's up, Yannick?
Well, why isn't it? Hey y'all, what's going on? Say hi. All right, so I'm gonna figure out how I can get this to share to my personal page.
Yeah, we don't see it on the personal page. You gotta try to see it. I'm trying to share it so I can put it on my page so people can pull them up.
All right, guys, bear with me one moment.
Yeah, y'all bear with us one moment.
I thought it was sharing on the page, but anyway, what's going on? So tonight we're talking about. Should exes have a say, a place?
I didn't say a place.
You want to come in? You want to come to the camera?
That's fine. Yeah, pull up.
Darius says hello. Hello. What's going on?
This is awkward.
All right. Let me see if I can get this. It is. It's on my page.
All right, cool. Let me share that.
All right. So for those of you who know or don't know me, my name is Sharice Styles. I'm the CEO and founder of Warrior Confidence, and I am here to help build the confidence and self-esteem of women, millennials, and women. And so I have started this Dare to Date with Confidence group, which is to help women to prepare to get right so that they can meet Mr. Right. So I don't know what's going on with him, but all I know is I'm going to help you get right. I'm going to turn this so that you can be in the camera.
There we go.
And just in case you didn't know, this handsome man right here, this is my boyfriend. So we're going to have a great discussion tonight on exes.
Oh my gosh.
Exes.
I might need to get some water or something for this. This is a very tough conversation.
We didn't even start yet.
I know, I'm sweating already.
It'll be good though. So exes, and he said cousin loves up. So exes or foes. So for me, I say we're just gonna get into it. All I want you to do
the case for the eggs.
The case of the eggs.
Okay.
What I want you all to do, I want you to talk interactive. We're gonna have an open forum discussion. So we see your comments, and so we want to talk to you.
Keep it respectful too. Keep it respectful, guys. Let's keep it respectful. Unless remember, this is a Christian-based Warrior Confidence event. Okay, so like we got to keep it classy here, right? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, thank you for the disclaimer and the guidelines. So please share this. We want to get as many people involved as possible.
This is a very huge conversation. Share this.
Well, let's go ahead. Let's just get started.
You want to get started now?
Yeah.
You do?
Why not? It's 8:04.
I'm laughing. I can't even see it. I'm trying to share it, but it's
Let's see. Oh, that's Takima.
That's Takima.
Takima.
I already know Takima came. Thank you so much for coming, Takima. Like, we need you.
Hey, Candace. Hey, Doris. Hey, Yannick. All right, let's get started.
Which Candace is that? Is that Candace?
No, she's in the Dare to Date with Confidence.
Oh, hey, Candace in the group.
Yes. So here we go. I'm going live on my page too. So if you guys are not watching from my personal page,
I think you blocked me from your lives. I can't see it.
Why?
I don't know.
No, you put that setting on there because you said you didn't want to see the stuff that I was talking about. Do you remember when you said that? So when I had started this, never mind. We'll talk about that another time. But anyway.
Sorry about that.
No,
you think that's why?
That's what it. Look, it's right there on my page.
Yo, that's so weird.
Anyway, we're gonna go and get started. Hey guys. Hey guys. So I can't believe you. But anyway, let's do it. Exes or foes. So this is an open discussion whether or not exes have a place or should have a place in your relationship. So for me personally, I say that my exes, they are my foes, meaning they have no place in my relationship, in my life. As many people, like we've heard before, exes are exes for a reason. Like they're exes, they're not O's. You know, O's are circle, they come back around. Kind of like a wedding band. You don't have a wedding band that's the shape of an X. No.
I agree. I like that.
Thank you. Thank you. So no, that's my opinion. Like we're not friends at all. Like we're not communicating. We're not. How do you feel?
So I mean, I agree to an extent. I believe that exes, depending on where they were in your life, they have, I'm not going to say a place, but I believe that you can be cordial, at least, especially like based off of where you are, location, geographically. Like if you're running into somebody at the store, you should be able to say, hey, you know, without there being any type of issue. Like, have we been out before and like back home? Have we ever been out? I think, yeah, there was like people that like we met that.
Oh, they were, and I didn't know.
No, you know. But yeah, we was cordial
after the fact.
It was after the
fact. After the fact, you had me shaking girl's hand. Like I don't want to shake your hand.
But yeah, I believe there should be some sort of like cordial exchange that can happen, you know, whenever you did have an ex. Because honestly, if you can't have any type of cordial understanding or some sort of disconnect from that space that you have with that person, and you can at least just be peaceful and civil with them, then there's still a part of them that is attached to you that you need to let go of. So if you can at least be like, yo, okay, that's my ex, cool, I see them in public, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. How you doing? I really don't care how you're doing, but let me just ask as a courtesy. All right, great to see you. Keep it moving. If you can't do that and at least just be civil with them, then they still have a stronghold on you at some point. In some place in your life, in your mind, in your heart, in your emotions, they still control you in some type of way. So I believe you should be able to have a place of peace with your exes.
Have a place of peace with your exes, so that if you do bump into them in public, it's not like, oh, I hate you. Because you're saying if they feel that way, then they still have a place in your heart. Yeah,
they still have a place in your heart. Like you still, like, one thing I like was before I started dating you, one thing that like I paid attention to. You might, like, I've never told you this, but like I was conscious, of how you spoke about your exes. It's like, okay, like why didn't your last relationship work out? And if you was like, oh, it was because he just wasn't in enough and he was blah blah blah, he wasn't that, he wasn't this, he wasn't that, then I would be like, all right, cool, let me stay far away from you because you still have some healing that you need to do. But because you were able to say, well, here were my issues, here were their issues, here was a place where we didn't have understanding, here was a place where we did have understanding, like you were able to break it down and speak about it in a very healed, peaceful way. So it made me feel like, okay, I can have a space with this person, and this young lady is actually past her exes. So she has a place of peace. Like, okay, that situation didn't work out. I don't hate that person. So yeah, that let me know that I can move forward with you.
Wow, look at that. Yes, definitely did some healing before I got into this relationship.
You have to. Else it just wasn't going to happen. We couldn't be a year and a year and 4 months, almost
Mm-hmm.
4 months. It's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. This a year and 4 months couldn't have happened. You feel me, on Nick? You feel me?
All right, so we have questions. What
Let's
if
see.
you work with them? A place of peace with your ex.
What
Yes.
was the emoji? What was the emoji?
The
that you put?
yoga calming
Yes.
one.
Thank you, Sakima.
Okay, so if you work, for me, this is my opinion. If you work with your ex, you can still be cordial. You don't have to talk to them. Like if you have to work like side by side partners on a project type thing, all we're talking about is work. That's it. We're not going out for lunch. We're not pray that he gets a promotion to another job or something like that. But like
or gets
we're
fired.
not. Okay, I wouldn't wish bad things.
I don't know. We work together. Like if we were ever to like, God forbid, ever that we decided to go separate ways, we work together in like ministry and like we're on staff together. So
yeah, and I said, God forbid if we were to break up, you would have to find another church.
I would definitely.
If this ain't my time to go, then you gonna have to find somewhere else to go.
I don't think I would personally. I'll probably just get
fired. Anyway, but no, I wouldn't. Okay. I wouldn't. What you call it? I wouldn't leave just because you broke up. That's corny. I'm still gonna be me. I'm not gonna shy away, and I'm not. One thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to be extra.
Mm-hmm.
Try to make the person jealous. Mm-hmm. Like for the who said it? For you, Jacqueline. If you work with them, I'm not going to be extra and like extra flirty with someone else to try to make him jealous. Like, first of all, we too old for that. We're not doing that. All we do, we just work together. The relationship part, it's over.
It's done. And I think that also adds to like what we were kind of talking about earlier with like finding peace with that person. Now we're asking the question, can an ex have a place in the relationship? So like as far as like, what if you have made peace with that person? You guys have no feelings anymore. The feelings are detached. You guys have had a peaceful and civilized agreement where it's like, okay, cool. We're not going to date anymore. We're not even going to entertain a romantic relationship. Mm-hmm. We're not even going to maintain a relationship. Mm-hmm. We're trying to do any work for us to be quote unquote friends. But we are just civil in a sense where I might just text you occasionally or I might just check up on you occasionally. Not on anything weird. Just like, hey, how you doing? How your mama doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about that?
No. You see my face? No.
That's a no.
For what?
It's that like, piece. Say you had a friendship with that person before, because before you guys were like in a romantic relationship, you guys were friends. No. That's a no for you?
It's a no.
Okay.
I'm not.
Yannick says no too. No.
Like for what? Why are we doing that? Why? Because what is it that we have? Remember? What is it that we say with the whole door thing?
Oh yeah. So we have this thing in our relationship where we believe that we should be honest and speak to each other about situations that could open up a door. So we call certain people doors, or certain people that we may have dated. I don't know, had crushes on, whatever, like simple, small things. We call these things doors. And so we call them doors because they could be doors that open up to something, more than what we may perceive them to be at the moment, which, yeah, we've had that happen before.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, very briefly. Very briefly.
He had some doors that I need to make sure were closed. Okay.
I didn't close the door. You put them doors in shredders, like them wood chippers.
We had to pull out the bolts, the locks, the chains. We had to make sure the doors was burnt. Okay. You want to talk about the door?
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the door. So, Pete, real quick. Pete, really quick. Early on in our relationship, that was what, around like January of what, last year, or was that this year?
Oh wait, real quick.
Hold on.
Darius says, how about we take it back to before we met, aka strangers? Yes. Bye. I'm not interested in.
Shout out to Darius. We gotta get Darius on here, man. We gotta talk to Darius. I gotta meet Darius. So.
But yeah, go ahead. Tonight's gonna talk about the time that he had a door, and I had to shut it.
It wasn't a door to me at the time, or I didn't perceive it as a door at the time. And so, yeah, there was a ex love interest in my life that we made peace with not being together, where it was like, yo, we're going our separate ways. I'm moving, you're moving on in your life. It's cool. And we were cool with that. Like, we both mutually agreed, peacefully agreed that, we weren't going to work out. And so this young lady ended up actually texting me and FaceTime me in the same night. And whenever I didn't respond, she FaceTimed me. So she reached out and I showed Sharice. That's something that like I do. And that's what we do when it comes to these door situations. That if there's something that can come up that our partners that we've both talked about that we wouldn't feel like the one may not be 100% comfortable with, we share it. Like this person hopped in my DM. Cool. Let me show you this. Which we've done that. Or if someone texts me, we'll do that. So back to the story. This young lady reaches out to me and I show her. And I'm like, hey, like, blank hit me up. And so I'm about to hit blank. I'm about to respond to blank because I don't have an issue with blank. Like, but I'm just letting you know ahead of time, like, I don't have no issues. If this conversation starts to drag out more, I'm going to tell you, or I'm not even going to let it get that far. Matter of fact, I'm shutting this conversation down. You know what I mean? I'm saying, look, blank hit me up. I know you're not really comfortable with blank, but look, blank hit me up. I'm going to show you I'm thinking about responding. So I didn't even get to respond. Like, she shut it down. Was just like, no, that's not cool. Like, I don't respect that. And like that is really what I believe like the answer is to a lot of these things, depending on, because there's no general yes or no. Different things work for different people, different. Yeah, if you feel like you guys can do that, I'm not saying that has to be in your relationship. If you're comfortable with doing that, then yeah, okay, cool. But I think our method works very well. The door method works when we can converse with each other and say,
I think
hey,
so.
But I ended up not texting that young lady back, and then there was a blocking. We just cut it off completely. Where I was just like, let's block this number. Let's not talk to this person. It's uncomfortable.
So you talking about when I saw the message? That you talking about? Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I had to say, okay, well, why is she texting you? Like, why? And first of all, it was after business hours, so whatever you had to say, you could have waited till between 9 to 5. Okay. What is this? Anyway, I didn't like it. It was late. You want to text and then you're trying to FaceTime. Like, I could have answered the FaceTime call.
Right.
I wasn't going to be crazy.
Right. And we'll say, to put it out there, like, I was talking to this person previously, before, and not like talking, but it was, like after we decided to go our separate ways, it was just, check-ins, normal check-ins. And then it just happened to be one of those normal check-ins. And plus, it was after business hours. It was. It was
late. It was almost midnight.
But yeah, like, it wasn't like this person was on the West Coast.
And so, the text, what was being asked, it's like y'all wanted, like she wanted to see you. She don't need to see you. She can see you right on Facebook. Facebook, Instagram, like, take your looks. Bye. Because that's what we're not finna do. Because my issue is with exes, if I don't care if you guys ever held hands, just gave a little peck on the cheek or whatever. If you guys were romantically, or if you guys were attracted to each other at some point, that's a door for them feelings to come back. Remember this, and you start reminiscing, then you start looking at each other eye all googly like, and then you start leaning in, and then the music starts playing on slow. No, we don't have time for that. So we're just closing doors right now, okay? Yeah. Closing them all.
You have to.
And so I appreciate the fact that I can tell them, like, you know what? No. Can I say something? As women too, you can tell you can tell when a girl is trying it. You can tell if she's really like just a cool friend, or if she's trying. Why are you laughing? I can tell. Okay. I don't think I was ever one of those girls like, oh, that's my friend and I'm trying to get closer to him. No, I'm not attracted to any of my male friends, which I don't really have anymore. Well, never really did. But the one, you talking about that one friend?
I don't know.
That on,
I don't know. Let's just move forward. Yeah.
No, he don't count. No, he don't count. No, but no, I don't like that. Girls, we can tell. And so as a woman, your intuition comes in. It's just like, nah, that's not something that a friend would. No,
that's more than friendly.
Yeah. That's more than, like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
I understand. And what's crazy, we have different opinions on this individually, like about the relationship between like the exes and if there's a place. We have differing opinions, but we will say for it to work for everybody, you can have different opinions than your partner or significant other, but you guys also have to come to an understanding of, okay, this isn't going to work for us. So you may feel this way, I may feel this way, but we have to come and have a common ground to where it's like, all right, I may not agree that this person can be like, quote unquote, like a door or an issue that can be presented to us, but because you don't like it, I'm not going to do it out of respect to you.
Right.
You know?
And I appreciate that.
Of course.
Oh, you're sweet.
Of course.
All right, stop looking like that. But like, cause like I could see, and then I would tell you the reason why. It's not like, oh, well, I'm feeling insecure or whatever. I'm like, no, because why is she the first one to like your stuff? Why is she texting you? Why is she trying to FaceTime you? Why is she sliding in your DMs? That's something you could just put on a regular post. Like, why are you trying to be sneaky? You're trying to be sneaky. Keep trying to be sneaky. That's all I'm saying. You could try it if you want to. But no, I don't play it. I'm getting hyped. All right, I'm relaxed.
Got it.
I'm good. I'm just saying.
But I agree. I definitely agree. I agree that, you know, it has to come to a place of respect. What was it that you just said that I really agree with? I can't think about it, but I'm sorry. Continue on. What was something that you said regarding, oh, yeah, like a woman's intuition, like you knowing. That comes to trust, like trusting your partner, like trusting, okay, cool. They're not just being insecure. You know, knowing your partner, trusting your partner, you know, okay, she's not being insecure. This is actually how she sees it. She's actually protecting us. You know what I mean? She's actually seeing ahead of what's going on. In a woman's intuition, you know a woman's nature. You know what I'm saying? And just like with a guy, if I see, okay, like, yo, he trying to help you too much, like, oh, what you mean? Like, it's cool. I got it, bro. Like, don't worry about it. Even if I don't got it, like, I got it. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I agree.
I get it. So what we want to do, we want to open it up to questions. How about you all? Like, are you guys friends with your exes? Like, some of the things that I saw here, if I could just go back to my page, everyone kept saying, the woman kept saying an ex is an ex for a reason. And I agree with that 100%.
I agree too.
I agree. And I don't feel like there's...
To an extent. Seriously. Because, like, what if there was a situation to where, this is so like Tyler Perry Lifetime movie, like
they dying?
No.
Oh.
Like, you have a business or a brand or something, and like they want to invest or like help you or
well, thank you for the money. Good day. We don't gotta talk.
Like,
Cash App.
Oh, we just want to let me come by the office. You know
no.
I mean? And like, let's work. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them Tyler Perry, you know what I'm saying? Like situations. Why are men okay with being friends?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that. But go ahead.
Great question.
Yeah, because you want to be friends with her. But go ahead.
Not that I wanted to.
No. Finish your Tyler Perry scenario.
But no, so the Tyler Perry scenario. You a church woman. All right, so we're gonna take it to the church. All right, so cool. So like this person is like a pastor or something. You like a minister, and like I don't know, he wants to help you write a book or something, and God told him to like. God told him to come and work side by side with you on this book. And, you know, he was like, this is going to be a blessing of overflow for both of us if we accomplish this book. Like, it's going to be New York. What's it called?
New York Times
New York
bestseller.
Times bestseller, #1. And God told him, this is what we got to do. And he got to work side by side with you.
Okay, keep going.
Would you do it? It's an ex.
Oh, and
God's
he's an
all
ex.
in it. Yeah, and God's all in it.
Oh, so because he's an ex, he's a pastor now, and
God's all in it. Bit of it. No? Okay.
I would have to talk with no. We're writing a book together, or he just wants to donate into it.
Oh, we writing a book together.
No, we're not.
We sitting down.
No, we're not. We have nothing. We have nothing to sit down and talk about. You can go write a book with his wife.
Facts.
No.
Y'all ever seen Power? Yeah,
no.
That's not gonna happen. It's fine. I'll catch
no.
into that later. But
no.
yeah.
No.
But I'm sorry. Go ahead. It was just
my answer is no. That's
no.
That's
okay.
ridiculous. Because then it's gonna end up like a Tyler Perry, where I'm B, it's gonna be, and he gonna try, and I'm B. You know, remember that movie where at the end she ended up with AIDS?
Temptation.
Yeah, that's crazy. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that.
That's
because me, like the type of person that I am, it's bad. Like if I don't want to see my ex. Like I don't care if it was cordial. I don't want to see you. And thankfully for me, I've never dated anyone in this area, so I don't have no exes. Nothing. They're all like college up north, unless they decide to move around here. No. If I see you in the store, I'm walking the other way.
Yeah, but you should still be able to be like, oh,
but I don't care.
So-and-so,
that's like people I went to high school with. Like,
right.
We never talked.
True, but you're with an
so
ex.
Why would I? If you're an ex and didn't work, why I'm gonna go out my way and say hi? I'm gonna walk down the other aisle and hope that I don't really like bump into you. Type. No, for what?
So like, why? Why is that like a?
Why?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like why?
It's been so long. I really don't care. Okay. I don't want to be fake.
But also at the same time, you put enough energy and effort into going the opposite way.
No, I just turn my head and look down.
That's energy. That's effort. That's caring.
This ain't caring.
It's caring. It is. It is. Sorry to this man. Could you be friends with?
No,
exes?
Wait. We got to go to her first question.
Why do men? We gotta catch up.
Her first question was, why are men okay with being friends with exes? Why did you want to be friends with that said ex?
Well, I didn't want to be friends with her.
Why did you want to be cool? Why did you still want to be cool?
There was still a cordial. There was like because before that we were friends. We were friendly. We were common in the sense of okay, we were from the same area. We were both going to college at the same time. We were just more or less like helping each other get through life. We went through some similar experiences. So it was like, oh, we cool. That's it. Like I supported her with her like brand and her business, what she was doing. She would do the same thing with me. Like, so before there was any romantic connection, it was just, like it was chill. Yeah, because we had a connection. It wasn't romantic at first.
She said, say what it is. Y'all had a connection. Thank you, Takima.
Takima, don't do that. You said you was coming to be my friend.
No, she did not. She bringing the smoke.
She did bring the smoke. But no, we did. We had a connection. But then also, once I met you, that situation was already long done. And I was healed from it. Was it long? It was just done. It wasn't long. It was. But it was done. It was done to the point where it was like, all right, cool. So this ain't even going to work out. You know what I mean? I was already healed from that situation and I was okay. At that point, I was just out here, like not out here, but like, I was like, all right, I'm on the market. I'm chilling. Like I have no commitment to this young lady. I was on the market. I was looking, I was working, I was doing my thing. I was like, yo, and then, you know, who are you? Then, we know the rest of what happened. We here now. Doing live and stuff. So right. But I'm sorry. We feel like we can because I think sometimes the difference between men and women, we're more or less not saying y'all don't care. Yeah. Like we don't have that foresight at times for things. And even if we do have the foresight, we're very confident that we can control any situation. That's what you think until something happens. You're exactly. Like, oops. Exactly. Not saying me, but like men in general, we're just like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
Right, a whole accident.
Yeah, which is not. You made a conscious decision, but you thought that you could manipulate the situation. But that's what I think. I think men more or less feel like we can manipulate or control the situation. So.
Yeah. Okay, here's a good one, because we talked about this too.
What's up?
Could you be friends with exes after you both are in your own relationship? There wouldn't be a threat if you guys are seeing other people. Allegedly.
What do you think?
I don't like it. What? I don't even like you being friends with the ones who are married. I don't care. Why?
Once again, there's levels. There's levels.
My thing is, if y'all were close, like how you make a sandwich close. No. Yeah. Relationship, married, they married. No.
True.
Because y'all, there's always going to be that thought.
I don't think
old thing.
There won't always be that.
It's just the old flame. Well, I'm gonna think about it.
It's an opening. It's an opening. You do have that opening, unless, like I said, you guys are both committed and say, okay, look, I've moved past that point in my life. I'm good, and then you can actually, because also too, like, and I hate to be like the deep person here, but it's just real, like your relationship with, as we are. What exactly? Self-control is huge. And I believe that comes with like us. We're both Christians. We both believe in God. We both have relationships with God. So me trusting her relationship God, me trusting my relationship God, then her trusting, the fact that I'm doing what I need to do as a man to, grow my relationship with God. That's something she need not worry about. She knows, like, okay, cool. Like, I love the Lord. Like, I ain't gonna mess around with God. You know what I mean? First and foremost. So I know I ain't about to mess around with you.
Listen, because God forbid something happen. I know God, like, he all forgiving and things like that, but you gonna pay your consequences.
Yeah.
I'll make sure you pay consequences.
Yeah. But that's a great question, though. If they're both in relationships, I think it could be okay from a distance, but like, it shouldn't be to the point where these two people are in relationships and they feel like they can talk to each other about like the dirt and the issues that are going on in relationships, where it's like, yo, like, like, thank you, Takima, where y'all aren't going to talk
That's
back
Michelle.
and forth about the issue. Oh, Michelle, I'm sorry. Yo, appreciate you, Michelle. Thank you for coming on, yo. But you guys shouldn't be talking about your issues. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, in the midst of relationships, because it's like, that right there is almost an investment.
That's a door.
It's a huge
that's
door.
Too much. You're doing too much.
Exactly. Because it's like, yo, if me and you were friends with another couple that I was exes with, and I'm like, man, Sharice did. I can't stand, because when we used to, and I couldn't stand when you did that.
That's a door.
And Sharice, she be doing that all the time. Like, she'll be like, for real? Why? Yeah. She does that. I've been working on it. I don't do that no more.
That's the door that needs to be shut.
We
ain't playing them games.
Like,
no.
It happens. No. Like, it happens, man. Like,
no.
Happens. What other questions we got?
That's it. Cool. This was fun.
This was very fun, man.
So, ladies, I'm not sure if this actually really shared on my main page. It's saying that it is. But what it's saying that it is. But what I want you all to do is invite your girls to the group. I know you have single friends. Invite them to the Dare to Date with Confidence group. I really do appreciate you all tuning in tonight. I believe on Sunday, I'll come back on Sunday. It's just going to be us. I think I'm just going to stream it from the group, and what I'm going to be talking about is getting past your past. Do y'all want Gerren to come back? Did I even introduce you? I just said that you were my boyfriend. His name is Gerren. I'm sorry.
So good. I think everybody on here knows.
Oh, okay.
All right. So yeah, nice to meet you guys. Though this has been very fun.
Yeah.
Y'all have any more questions? Though this is really fun. Like, I think I got time for. I got like 5 more minutes. This is really fun.
But
wasn't there another question from the young lady? What's her name?
That was
Miss
it.
Bryant. That was it.
Why my mom trying to come into this thing? Why she play? Why she play?
I really did. Yes.
Why she play all day?
Yeah.
No, I think we went through the questions. But what I do want to say is please invite your girls, invite your friends who are single to the group, because I'm going to be on here more live, just telling you more about my story. I also have a challenge coming up, the Dare to Date with Confidence challenge. And in this challenge, we're going to be talking about, let me put it in here, Dare to Date with Confidence challenge. And so that's going to be taking place, I believe it's next week Sunday.
Ooh,
That's soon.
that's very soon.
I need you all to sign up to be a part of it. We're going to be talking about, we're going to dare to address the hindrances in dating. We're going to talk about daring to take risks, as well as daring to date yourself and daring to prepare. Like, there have been a lot of things that I had to do in order to prepare to meet Gerren. One second.
I'm sorry, one more time. Sure.
Okay, so there's certain things that I had to do in order to prepare. Like me, my nickname has been Cookie. So what that mean? Rough around the edges, but like deep down, I'm like really like soft and emotional and like whatever. But the exterior is like, no, I'm not. So shut up. No, I'm not. But I had to do some things in myself to prepare to meet Gerren, because he has a gentle heart. Is that okay? Is that cool? I can say that?
Yeah, it just
sounds corny when I say it out loud.
Not corny, but just a little wild.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Not wild, but like, it's like.
But I had to prepare for the type of person that you are, your personality and things like that. Yannick, I'm not a hard boil.
She said a hard boil.
They stink. She said I stink. I'm hard on the outside, but I stink on the inside. That's what you just said. But you're lucky I love you.
She said hard boil.
But no, I need you all to sign up. You can go to wearconfidence.com. The beautiful part is I'm going to be live in the Dare to Date with Confidence group. So it's going to be just us, private group. If you are not part of the group, I need you to head over to Facebook and search Dare to Date with Confidence. That's where the challenge will be taking place. I need y'all to bring your ladies, bring your girls, so that we can all prepare. Next Sunday, I'm going to be talking about getting past your past. Because listen here, there have been some exes that I had to do some extra work to get over, because I don't know why it took so long. I just don't know why. Maybe I was stuck on stupid, just like them emotions. They disrespectful. And it was just like, it was just hard to let go, hard to move on. But I had to make sure that I had fully ended that, disconnected that before I met Gerren, or before Gerren met me, because then it wouldn't have worked.
No, definitely.
It just wouldn't work.
I ain't got the time.
It wouldn't have worked. So I'm going to go ahead and put in here the dates. It is June 14th to the 16th at 7 p.m. live in the group. What did I say? The 14th to the 16th. So I want you all to go ahead and join. Should I bring Gerren back? Should I bring Gerren back on Sunday?
They're not saying it, but I don't think they want me back.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just the all girls party, so maybe not.
Good. That's all good. No, y'all got that one. I think I can do that.
Oh, my sister was watching.
Oh,
she ain't
seriously?
say nothing. But
What's up, man?
Let's see. Yes, good topic. Yes, tell Darius he could be a part of it too, even though he's over here sneaking on. But it's all good.
That's a very good topic.
Yeah. So next Sunday, 7 p.m. Make sure you're here. Invite your friends to the group. You can send invites from here. We're going to be live 14, 15, 16, 3 days straight. Crash course. crash course on Dare to Date with Confidence, because we're gonna get you right. I'm gonna get you right.
Got you. Everybody deserves.
They didn't say they wanted you back, so it's just gonna be me and y'all. So it's good. It's good. But I do want to thank you. Thank you so much for joining.
Of course.
Appreciate your time. And ladies, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great night, and as always, don't forget your confidence. Bye.